Friday, the 26th of July, 2024. Good morning, everyone. This morning's devotional is a reading from the first book of John, chapter 4, reading verse 18, and it reads, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love." Here's a question for you so early in the morning. How many fears are there? Now, before we get to that answer, we need to have a look at the word fear and have a look at the definition of it. Fear is defined as an intensely unpleasant primal emotion in response to perceiving or recognizing a danger or a threat. Well, coming back to the question that I posed of how many fears there are, I had to have a look on the internet to find out, and you, like I was, will be astounded to know that there was something like, and I may have missed one or six of them because I was trying to count them and eventually I lost track. But there are apparently well over 2,000 known phobias or fears. For example, have you ever heard of dermatophobia? Now, what on earth is that? Well, dermatophobia is a fear of houses. I never knew that until yesterday afternoon. What is interesting is that psychiatrists say we are born with only two innate fears: the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises. That means we learn every other fear. And more importantly, it means that we can also unlearn every other fear. The majority of us are shaped, for better or worse, by a handful of experiences. Faith is the process of unlearning our irrational fears. The devotional verse reminds us, there is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear. Now, the words perfect love do not describe our love for God. Rather, it describes God's unconditional, unearned, and unfailing love toward us. It has been said that the only God-ordained fear that there is the fear of God. And if we fear God, we love Him, we honor Him, we have reverence for Him, and we respect Him. So we don't have to fear anyone or anything else. Unlearning our fears is really a process of learning to trust God more and more. My dear friends, Scripture reminds us in Hebrews chapter 13, verses 5 and 6, that He Himself has said, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." So we may boldly say, "The Lord is my helper, I will not fear. What can man do to me?" Wow, a fearful message this morning. So we have the good news that we are able to unlearn all these other fears that we've picked up from the world that we've seen. For example, the fear of the unknown. God is there already, and He knows how we're going to react. He knows what's going to happen. May the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.